We're live.
We are live here at the studio by Feast It Forward, and I have a very special guest who is ending his California tour here with us, Mr. Eli Mosley.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome.
Well, thank you so much.
You're our first country artist coming on in here, so I am pumped.
Well, I hope that I don't run it for you.
No. We are very, very excited. And for those of you watching, click and make your donation. Today, I want you to talk a little bit about Mission to Haiti and why you chose that cause.
Yeah, absolutely. You want me to do that
Yeah,
now? Okay, we'll do it right now.
Do it.
So, Mission to Haiti, our family's worked with them for years, and basically, they do relief work for people down in Haiti. They provide food for a lot of people. They go down and provide medical teams, construction, they dig wells, they build churches. It's a great organization. I think oftentimes in America we forget that there's the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. It can be really easy to forget that this isn't it, and that there are people that are living off of less than $1 a day. So for Mission to Haiti, they go down in some of the worst conditions and provide relief for the people down there. And so it's just a really awesome organization, and I've been down 6 times, I think, on my own.
To Haiti?
To Haiti, correct, correct, wow. Yeah. And my family's been going down there since the 70s, so it's been a lot. But we have a very strong connection with the people down there, and so it's hard to choose a charity because sometimes you don't know where that money's going. Well, this is one of the ones where I know exactly where the money's going, and you can see the children that they're helping and the lives that they're saving. So. Well,
kudos, cheers. I know you're not.
Oh, hey, there we go. I got some.
But cheers, because that is exactly what Feast It Forward is about. I mean,
absolutely.
We're here to pay it forward through these conversations, food, wine, music, and cheers. Cheers,
absolutely.
Cheers, cheers. Well, we're going to dive right in. And for people that do watch my show, they know that I am not a chef. I am a great,
yeah, that's fine, right?
I'm a good cook, but I do not follow a recipe. And so when I was trying to determine, I'm like, what am I going to cook for Eli? And the first thing that popped in my head was barbecue, but we're in our kitchen, and we're not going out roasting the pig that's on the spit right now, which literally there's a pig on a spit.
No, there really is. It's really awesome.
And so I'm like, okay, well, I want to do some piggy. I want to do some pork. So we're doing pork on top of pork on top of pork, meaning I'm doing a pork chop. And then I'm going to have you crunch chicharrones. That's going to be kind of the breading.
That's going to be fun.
And then we're going to have some bacon because I love bacon and I like use the grease on everything. So
absolutely.
Potatoes and cabbage and pork and pork and pork and pork and wine.
And a whole lot of pork.
And a whole lot of pork. So
it's going to be great.
So yes, I mean I'm very excited to have Eli here. Please make your donations. This is Riffs and Recipes. It brings everybody together around the world to talk about music and giving back. So why don't you kick things off while
all right, sounds good. Gotta learn how to hold this thing, but I think we should be good. Just like that.
You'll have a little background music here, a little bit. It'll start talking.
Ooh, that's nice. Should I tune to that, or?
Yeah, perfect.
I love it. Well, this here's a song that is the first one off the new album we just released, so that's kind of cool.
Nice.
And it's just a positive spin on a negative situation. Whenever you find yourself newly divorced, newly broken up with, or whatever, you can have 2 options. You can either choose to hate them, or you can choose to just focus on the positive parts of the past. And you never see or hear songs about that, so I decided I would choose to focus on the positive for a song.
And you've never had a bacon sizzling in the background of your song before, so
no.
you're about to get that.
And I've never had to sing while my mouth is watering either, so there's that. This may be rough, folks. We'll see. Still order up that pizza we get on Saturdays. Drive past that parking lot where we kiss the night away. Take the same old truck to the same old church the same old way. This town of memories where nothing seems to change. I've got a box of things that you forgot you left. They're in a box with pictures underneath the bed. I keep them there in case someday I forget all those I love you said before the night you left. Yesterday is come and gone, a brand new day at the break of dawn. I've still got some work to do. Woo! Moving past what used to be will always be a memory. I know that I've finally made it through. I got a brand new way to think about you. Downtown last night I saw you with another guy. Angry, never even crossed my mind. I walked away and I left you with a smile. I haven't felt peace like this in quite a while. Yesterday is coming, gone, a brand new day at the break of dawn. I've still got some work to do. Moving past what used to be, will always be a friend to me. I know that I finally made it through. I got a brand new way to think about you. Looks like those days are gone, and I'm finally moving on. I love it. Moving past what used to be, will always be a friend to me. I know that I've finally made it through. I got a brand new way. Yesterday is coming, gone, a brand new day at the break of dawn. I've still got some work to do. Moving past what used to be, will always be a friend to me. I know that I finally made it through. A brand new way to think about you. Think about you. Think about you. Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I've never played the bacon before, so that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's a great little sizzle and the little, hitting of the garlic too.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so
cool. Were you
salivating
a little bit?
Yeah, it was really difficult to sing, I'll be honest with you.
So you like to cook?
I love to cook. Okay. I love to cook, so this is really neat.
What do you like to cook at home? No, yeah, okay, everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything, okay.
We cook, we grill out. We grill out, and a lot. I grill about 5 times a week.
Okay. Whoa.
I wear grills out. So anyway, definitely grill out a lot. All sorts of meat, whether it's pork chops, steaks.
Okay.
Fish is always a challenge, but it's fun.
And you're like legitimate grill, like coals. You're not electric, dude.
Right. So here's the fun part. Here's the fun part about this. I have learned that when I get bored, I transition to a different part of the world every couple months.
Okay.
And I'll attempt to master something. And it doesn't really work out, mastering. I tried to do, Asian stir fry one day, and that didn't fly. But Indian food's always fun. So.
Oh, I love Indian
Oh yeah,
food.
it's great.
I love.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. So I'll do a tandoori chicken and some garlic naan, and add in some vegetables in there, and I can get really interesting.
All right. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we're gonna do some little trick of the tandoori-ish on here because a chef taught me that came in a couple months ago. If you want to bring a smoker into the actual kitchen from the outside, we actually are heating up a coal here. And it's really interesting because we're going to put it in here. But why don't you flip that bacon?
Okay.
Flip that bacon.
She's trusting me to do this on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And so that song, obviously, is very, very different than your recent experience, which you are newly engaged.
Yeah, well, that was about 2 years ago. So that song experience was true.
Okay.
So definitely moving on. And yeah, I recently got engaged. Super sweet girl. Her name is Anna.
Hi, Anna.
I'll be home soon, as soon as I flip this bacon. See, I told her I was out here working, and now I'm cooking, and you're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
And she sings background vocals.
She does. She's a super great background vocalist. People oftentimes, whenever I make her sing a song in the lead, I can't harmonize.
Yeah.
I don't do that. So whenever that happens, people go, well, why don't you sing background for her? Yeah, I wish I could.
Yeah, yeah.
I would do that if I could figure it out, but she's such a great background vocalist. Right. It's really incredible. So, is that looking good?
That looks good. Yeah,
all right.
Let's leave that there.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually have you
oh, yes, this part.
mash up. So, yeah, for those of you who missed the beginning, you know, when I cook, I just throw a big, you know, hodgepodge of stuff together, and I was just trying to relate to how can I bring the barbecue in here. Obviously, not an authentic barbecue, but we're going to do bacon on top of chicharrones on top of pork chops. So I thought you know, you can mash this puppy up.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
just
put it
use
down
right
here
there.
and then just kind of crunch them. Ah. Yeah, and then we'll just get that all kind of chunky and ground up.
This is really neat.
I'm going to get this.
I've never had pork three ways other than three types of pork, but
yeah, I mean, why not? You know, when you get bacon together with anything, it's pure happiness.
Yes,
so,
it is. Absolutely.
So at a young age, you were listening to, I believe, Tracy Byrd.
Yep.
And you determined that you were going to be a country artist. So that was the beginning?
I got to go see him at this thing called the Strawberry Festival back home. And it sounds like this little, you know, small town festival. Well, 2 years ago, their headliners were Brad Paisley and Reba.
Oh, just small.
Yeah, and every night they have somebody, you know, really big. So it was back in the mid-'90s, and I got to go see Tracy Byrd, and it was the first concert. Wow. My brother actually called in, wrote a poem for some contest, and called in the radio station and read his poem and got free tickets to see Tracy Byrd. So we went.
Wow.
And ever since then, I remember watching him. And you know, as a kid, you see something, you want to do it. You see a fireman, you want to be a fireman. You see a police officer, you want to be a police officer. That was the only thing that like stuck with me. So how's that looking? Is that looking good?
Yeah,
we need to do more?
I think a little more.
A little more?
We
can do a little more.
And you were just, it was then, it just hit you. This is what I'm going to do. Oh, you're good. Kitchen's meant to be messy.
Yeah, it was. And so for me, it was one of those moments where I just felt like that was what I wanted to do. And then, you know, from then on out, I'd be singing Tracy Byrd songs, playing air guitar on the picnic table in the backyard. And so about 14 years old, I saw George Strait play in Orlando. And then and then when I saw that, I knew that was exactly this right here. So I started really working harder at guitar and songwriting and all that stuff. And it just...
Did songwriting come naturally to you?
No, not at all. Yeah. I had to learn how to do that. And I feel like songwriting is like a muscle. If you never use it, it doesn't work. You don't get better. So it was one of those things that...
Yeah. All right, good.
Yeah,
okay,
look at that.
Nice.
And there we go, thanks. And it's songwriting was definitely one of those things that the more I did it, the more I got better at it. And I'm one of those guys that just, you know, I'll have a lot of ideas from time to time, and I'll put those out, and then I'll normally send them off, and a friend of mine will look at them, or I'll write with other big writers in Nashville, and they'll go, okay, well, let's tweak this or tweak that, and we'll kind of, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
So anyway, but going back to high school, I would start playing guitar, start singing, and I had a terrible stage fright when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's evident that you don't any longer. So.
I was the kid in the choir that would we'd sing in choir at church, and I'd be the kid that was sitting on the stairs in front of the church crying.
Oh, no.
I was that kid. So my parents were like, you want to do what?
Yeah.
You know,
you need to get over this.
You do know you need to do that in front of people, right? Like you have to sing in front of people. So anyway, I went after high school, I went into the United States Marine Corps specifically so I could do that. So I could get more, get tougher essentially.
Right.
And get used to
toughen up.
Get used to criticism, all that stuff. So yeah. That's kind of how the whole musical journey started.
And here you are, and now you're finishing this leg in California. And how was California?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Our barbecue is definitely not like back home, but...
I don't think I had barbecue the whole time.
Oh, really?
Okay,
here.
Well,
I mean, you know, we try.
Yeah, I don't think I've had it yet, so... Okay.
And you love wine,
obviously. Yes, I do. And so I'm new to cooking as of about 2 years ago.
Okay.
3 years ago now. It was right before my ex-wife left. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Okay.
And
Possibly.
And I'm new to wine. So it's just kind of a fun experiment for me. So
Pinot Gris.
Yeah. I've been working before.
Cabernet.
I was working on my redneck words here for the wines.
Give me some redneck words.
The Merlot was a good one. I liked the Merlot.
Okay.
A Pinot Grig was definitely my favorite.
A Pinot Grig. I like that.
Pinot Grig was my favorite wine. And this Savagey Blanc stuff, I guess. I don't know what you call this.
Savage Blanc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Savage Blanc.
Savage on.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I have a friend whose dad is a former pro baseball player. He played for the Yankees, and
small little
so
team.
any time that I ever am around him, I make sure to use all the wrong terms.
Right, just to mess with him. Yeah.
Sitting there at a bar watching the World Series and going, well, I don't know, they made it in the Super Bowl this year. That's awesome. Now, was that offsides or was that a handball? I don't know which one that was.
Oh, that's good. And you're a sports guy too. I mean, you love sports.
Not really that much. Just I like watching baseball a little bit.
When they get the touchdowns.
Right, when they get the touchdowns.
Right.
Touchdowns in baseball are always amusing to me. But I do really enjoy. I really do enjoy fishing and that type of stuff.
Okay.
So. Woo! And NASCAR. Of course, NASCAR's a race. NASCAR is a sport.
My husband lived in Bama for a short bit, about a year, and I never was into NASCAR until he and I connected here, and it is fascinating.
Have you been to a race?
I've been to the Sonoma Raceway, but I haven't been to Talladega, right, or any.
We live about 2 hours from Daytona, so it happens twice a year. So every time that we have Daytona, we normally go at least once a year.
Got it.
And my lead guitarist, Keegan, is a major, he started out as a Jeff Gordon fan.
Okay.
And then Jeff Gordon retired, and Chase Elliott took over number 24. And then Chase Elliott went to number 9. And so now I can guarantee you every single time I pick him up for a tour run, he's got a number 9 shirt on, a number 9 hat. In fact, even on our newest music video, he's got a Chase Elliott hat that has number 9. And there's a line about riding that number 9 cloud. And so when we sing that in the music video, he takes his hat off and points to it. And yeah, he's just a major NASCAR fan.
That's hilarious.
I never got it. I never got it until I went to a race.
I don't think I did either, because it's kind of, I relate it to, I'm a golfer, I love golf, and I love watching it on TV, but until you actually go to a course and actually experience, because sometimes it can be a little slow. I feel like the same thing when you go to NASCAR or to any race in general, it's just, you're amped, you're like, holy smokes, this is.
That's true, it is true, but you go to a race, and the funny thing is, you sit there and you go, wow, they're moving fast. They're moving real fast.
Right.
And then the pace car gets out of the way.
Yeah.
You go, what just happened?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's one of our favorite little things to do.
Fun.
But I'll never feel like a true NASCAR fan as long as I'm around Keegan, because he's such a NASCAR fan.
He's a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do a little test.
Little
test.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
I'm leaving.
We were given this Eli Mosley beautiful little koozie here.
Yeah, it's koozie.
Right?
How do you like that?
So we're keeping that, but I think the BY Ciroc, incredible, but I think we're gonna go with a Pinot this round, and we're drinking the Oberon Sauv Blanc. But we're gonna open a Lane Pinot. So you're gonna test this puppy out. And, you can just rip the whole foil off if you want.
You can do that?
Yeah, why not?
I've never done that before.
Yeah, just
well, that's cool.
Yeah. So
where's the cutter thing?
So
no,
you can
I'm learning.
yeah. So
I have like a little thingy with the knife thingy.
Yeah.
And pull that out.
Well, you can do it this way, and unless you really want to keep the foil on.
There you go.
But then you can, you take
off.
that whole rip it all off.
Got it.
And then get in there.
We're gonna do this thingy right here, so everybody can see me mess this one up.
There we go. Do it. So we're not actually going to eat any of. Well, we can eat the bacon on the side, but I only did the bacon to actually get the actual fat.
Really?
The lard, because I want to infuse that into the cabbage.
Nice.
And the taters. You like cabbage?
I do. I love cabbage.
You do? Okay.
It's one of my favorite
people
things.
don't like
cabbage.
I am a huge
That's okay. Not everybody can be right.
fanatic of cabbage.
It's all right. Oh my.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah. So we're gonna cook that down a little bit.
There we go.
And then I'm not gonna make you get your hands dirty, otherwise the guitar is gonna be a little slippery to play with. But we're gonna pat that down in a minute.
It's probably the worst wine bottle opening I've ever done in my life, but I gotta say.
You did it though.
Yeah, but I'm on TV and it's all.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I'm all.
you passed the test. You passed the test.
That was pretty rough. Took me like 25 seconds to get the.
Now you just got to pour some for me to make sure, that we're good.
Oh, yes. You absolutely have to. How much do you want in here?
All right.
About
I don't know.
four splashes?
Yeah, like
about 4 splashes.
A whole bottle there.
You want-
Okay.
Want this back over here?
All right, yeah, good. Okay, so we're gonna let that cook down, and then, let's see. I'm gonna leave that there a second. I'm gonna get them taters going while that cooks down, and maybe you can get into another ditty.
Absolutely.
And are you okay with bacon? Because here's the thing, this is
totally.
not like a cholesterol-free menu, but I love bacon, I love pork, and we're just putting it all together. Because if you were eating this bacon, then you'd be getting about the same amount of fat content, but we're not eating the bacon, we're just, using this instead of oil.
Okay.
Right? And I'm not gonna use all of it, but damn, why not?
Well, I am fairly new to the whole wine thing, so this whole Napa trip has been really awesome for me.
And this is Pinot Noir.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah, the
Noir.
hillbilly Noir side of things.
Peanut Noir.
Peanut Noir.
This song right here, if you like wine, has nothing to do with wine. So, sorry.
And those of you tuning in right now, I'm sure you read on the feed, but this is Eli Mosley, rising country artist. You heard him right here. He's on the radios. He's making waves. And we will say that we knew him when he was, and he is, and he's killing it. And who have you been opening up for? Let's rattle off some of the names you've opened up for.
It's been a busy couple of years. We've been, I've opened for Tracy Lawrence recently. I've got a Tracy Byrd show coming up here, which is really cool because we talked about him being the influence. So I'm finally opening for the guy that I always dreamed of opening for. That's kind of fun.
So cool.
So we got those two, Jana Kramer, Parmalee, Joe Nichols. We've done festivals with Keith Urban.
Little person named Miranda Lambert, possibly.
That's a good way of saying it. Miranda Lambert.
Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I can talk my country. Yeah.
So, it's been a really cool experience to be able to travel around the country and open for a lot of people.
So cool.
So we almost got to open for Willie about 6-7 months ago.
Oh wow.
The festival got rained out.
Yeah.
So, it was really
that damn
sad.
rain.
I know, right? So I'm so distracted here with cooking.
That's okay. Now you're gonna have a lot of background music here. So.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do one right now.
Okay.
This is let's do. I want to do one. This goes out to. This is one of those singles that we released recently. It's really rare that I'll actually record a song that I did not write.
Okay.
So whenever that happens, it's a major. I mean, it has a major impact on me.
Right.
For me to record a song that I didn't write. So this is one that was written by Gary Hannon and John Wiggins, two big-name hit writers out of Nashville. And I was playing a writer's round show with Gary at a songwriters festival. And when we were there, he was, I would sing a song, he would sing a song, I would sing a song, he would sing a song. That's how the show went. And
it's like in the round, kind of.
Yeah, an in the round type of a thing. And when he sang this song, it grabbed my attention so much because not only am I a veteran and this affects me, but this is one of those ones that you never hear songs dedicated to the military wives.
Oh, okay, I know what you're about to play, and this is the one that's hit the charts.
This is the one that's hit the charts. Right. We sent it out right around Memorial Day and 4th of July, kind of right in that season. And this is one of the songs that I think is just one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard in my life. So anyway, here it is. It's called Soldier's Wife. And it goes something like this right here. It's a dentist, it's a doctor, it's basketball, it's soccer. And then she tucks in the kids, turns out the lights. As uncertainty sets in with the what ifs and the wins. Sometimes it's hard to sleep at night because she wonders if he's changed or how much of him remains. And she just prays he makes it home alive. She don't look much like a hero, crying on her husband's pillow. But man, they ought to pin a medal on a soldier's wife. Never held a rifle, never been to war, but she knows sacrifice and courage, being wounded to the core, above and beyond. She's a fighter through and through. Ain't that the kind they give medals to? It's a battle every day to keep that wolf away, and every chance it gets, it takes a bite, and every strange knock at the door leaves her heart on the floor. Man, they ought to pin a medal on a soldier's wife. Never held a rifle, never been to war, but she knows sacrifice and courage, being wounded to the core, above and beyond. She's a fighter through and through. Ain't that the kind they give medals to? I think they ought to pin a medal on a soldier's wife. You know they ought to pin a medal on a soldier's wife.
It's so, like, it's just a beautiful song, and it's true.
It is, it is. It's one of those songs that we never recognize the military wives.
Right.
And not nearly as much as they should be recognized. And we never really realize the struggles from the, not just like the fact that they could lose their husband, but also from the fact that the struggles of a daily basis, making sure all of the kids' chores get done, holding down the house, all the different appointments, all the different everything they have to handle.
Right.
There's so much more to it than just you know, hoping that he comes back alive. And also there's that line in there, every strange knock at the door leaves her heart on the floor. Every time your friend comes over and rings the doorbell, you have no idea that that's not that moment.
Right.
And every time you brace for that. And to me, that's just so important that that gets recognized and that gets honored.
Well, good for you for recognizing that, because it's a beautiful, heartfelt song, and it's tough.
Yeah, it really was awesome, because I was talking to Gary, and I said, well, hasn't anybody cut this? He goes, no, nobody's really. What?
Right, why?
Really? Okay, sure. And so I asked him, but I sat on it for about 2 or 3 months, and I said, is it possible for me to cut that? He goes, I'd love for that to happen.
Wow.
So we finally cut it. And,
well, I'm sorry for the smoke, because you're like...
This is absolutely amazing.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you know, this is how I cook. I just throw stuff together. But why? You can't go wrong with bacon and chicharrones. And this is our Chipotle Honey Rub that we make here with Feast. And so try a little.
Oh, boy.
It's got a good kick to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing here.
Good little kick. Right? I'll get you some, so you can do your. Yeah.
I love it.
See?
So I don't know if you've told this or not. I have a whole cabinet in my kitchen that's just seasoning.
Well, you talked about bringing. You should have brought some next time you come out, bring some barbecue sauce, because I want this whole different. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got this. We're gonna sear this off. So what? We were having too much fun, and I wasn't paying too much attention, but basically. What Chef Asif, if you're watching, what he taught me is actually you can see this whole dust cloud of the coal over there, and you cook it off, and then make sure it's flaming hot, which it is. Cover it up, and then when we finish this off, you'll see it'll get some smoky influence besides what's going on in here.
Did you make that seasoning? You said that's your own seasoning?
Yeah, so we partner with Whole Spice, and we make a barrage of a whole bunch of different spices, and it's our own proprietary blends, and this is just very, to me, very, South barbecue influence, hot, spicy, right?
I want to make a pulled pork seasoning, more of a sauce, a barbecue sauce for pulled pork, essentially. And I was thinking about calling it Eli's Ointment.
I love it. Why not?
I told my band that I would mention this on the show, so I'm going to.
Okay.
And I think it should be a little. The front of it should say Eli's Ointment.
Oh my God.
A little smoky and a little sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Just saying. As ridiculous as that is.
This is, I can already get the,
Yeah.
we had another chef come in, and actually, Chris Cosentino, he threw on some super hot peppers, and Kevin Bacon was playing with his brother Michael for the Bacon Brothers, and
did you make
they
bacon
started,
with them?
we did, yeah, we did.
Love it.
He did a bacon a couple ways, but yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. This is good, okay? We have the, try this.
Notes over here, I'm learning.
Try this.
So what did you have going on here? You use...
Here, try this.
You use just onions?
So I just did onion, garlic, and the bacon fat, the rendering, right? Mm-hmm. Simple, because I don't want to overpower it with all the other flavors going on.
Oh my.
Right, and little white wine. So
That's
again, there's going to be a lot more flavor profile with these things, but I don't want to overdo it, right?
I love that. That's amazing.
And then you should definitely try the Pinot with this because.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, both killer wines. So let's see.
I'm not gonna try it yet, but.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got the chicharrones. Yeah. So we got pork chop. We got chicharrones and bacon fat renderings with the chipotle, and we're just gonna sear this puppy till it's all tasty and good.
So I learned about 5 different recipes for about the first year of cooking.
Yeah. So what were your go-tos?
Well, I would do just like potatoes like that. I do some potatoes like that, and I do grill some chicken or just basic stuff.
Yep.
And I learned about 5 different recipes. Well, then after my ex-wife left, and you're on a super tight budget, you kind of go, I'm gonna try doing stuff. Mac and cheese, microwavable mac and cheese can be better than this.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so you're doing the whole...
And so then I would like, oh, hey, I have hot dogs, I have onions, I have tandoori seasoning. Let's see where this goes. And just make gourmet Kraft mac and cheese, like stuff like that. And it was just fun. And then you would start doing that, and then it started expanding from there. And so I'm really intrigued by all this. This is really neat to be able to do bacon with the chicharrones, with the pork chops. I'm just like, wow, what am I doing here? On my show, I always talk about whenever I cook bacon for the girls in the morning, I actually take the rest of the bacon fat and I put it in a tin and I leave it next to my stove. And I use it for most, again, caloric intake, I realize that, it's not super healthy, but just to give even just a little teaspoon of flavor to potatoes and eggs and, obviously if you're on a diet. But then there are people that are on super high-fat diets, right? So eggs are I always think of bacon grease with eggs. Oh, 100%. Because I remember waking up in the morning and going camping with my dad, and we would go out. I could always count on him making eggs and bacon. It was great. We had to kill the pig the night before, but not just
not like the one outside. Oh my God. Okay. What else can we talk about? I think obviously we want people to follow your music. We want people to get your album. Let's talk about the album. Oh yeah, we got music to talk about. We got world travels. We got all sorts of stuff. We got all sorts of stuff. We got smoke up in here. I mean, a guy that served in the Marine Corps, been to 49 countries, and has 3 albums. I'm pretty sure I got a couple things we can talk about. Right, and she's gonna open the door. Feel free to open the door. That's a great idea. We're smoking it out in here, and Snoop Dogg wasn't even in here. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. But no, we're gonna get a good smoke going on. So yeah, we got. I just released the 3rd album, and we had the first one I released in 2015, and recorded that, and that was kind of like your let's learn how to do this. And then I released this one that is came out in 2017. Come Along With Me. Yeah, Come Along With Me. It's just a fun album. I definitely grew up listening to 90s country music, and I wanted to kind of do a 90s feel. I love it.
And so we did.
And you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah, oh, I am, look at that. Okay, so they've given me like 5 t-shirts, and so I just kind of wear one out and then bring another one in.
I love it.
Oh, that's a great t-shirt.
I love it.
But anyway, so we did that album, and that was the first album that kind of really took us on the road. And we had a couple songs on that album that were, I would call them radio friendly.
Yep.
And people seemed to like them. So we toured around that for a while, and then we just released, I actually don't even have the CDs yet in hand.
Literally?
For the new one.
Okay.
Just released a new album, and that's called the Sunday Morning Sinners album. And that title comes off of a line in a duet I'm actually doing on there with my fiance.
Oh, she's on a duet
She
with you.
is.
Okay, you gotta try that.
Absolutely, she is. So.
Oh, amazing. Sarah, right?
Anna.
Oh, Anna. Anna. Yeah, you're gonna love this Pinot. Okay, I think we're getting close. We've got this. We've got this.
Ooh, that looks amazing.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna let that go a little longer. And then yeah, and it's got a good kick. With that chicharrones, a little crispy. Why don't we lead into another song while this cooks?
We can do that.
Cooks down, and then we'll eat and drink, and then we'll sign off. And remember, please, we've got good. This is the nice thing about, in studio with the parking lot. We have a lot of people, setting off stuff, but it's good background music here.
I love it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a song off the old album here real quick. This is one that it's probably my favorite off the old album, and this is one that's got kind of a cool little beat to it. But my grandfather passed away about 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I know you're wondering, how's a good song going to come out of this?
Right.
But anyway, he passed away about 6 years ago, and he was 98 years old. And I kept thinking to myself, I was trying to write a song to commemorate 98 years of life.
Wow, 98. If we could all live that long.
And how do you wrap 98 years up into 3.5 minutes?
Wow.
And that's just really difficult.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Well, so I came up with this idea that I got to focus in on one thing. Well, one thing that was very iconic about my grandfather was he was a very decorated World War II pilot.
Okay.
And so I wanted to commemorate that. But not only was he in the military, my dad was an Army officer in Vietnam.
Wow.
My brother.
Pops here, Pops.
Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah. And then my brother went into the Marine Corps. And he was in Iraq in 2006, and he was wounded over there.
Oh, wow.
And then I went in the Marine Corps, and I got out about 2 years ago. And my brother then went back in the Marine Corps as an officer this time. And he is a infantry officer for the United States Marine Corps. And he's one of the top ones out there. So it's really cool. So we've got a lot of military in our family. And so this song's called American Men. It also goes out to the women. I have to preface that because people go, well, what about the women too?
Right.
It's like, yeah, you're there too. But it's called American Men because it's about the guys in our family that have been in the military. West Texas, small town boy. He grew up on his daddy's farm. At 26, he went to war. It just seemed like the reason he was born. He saw many nights. He never thought he'd make it home. But through it all, he survived. That's the reason my daddy was born. That's a lifetime. That's us. That's just what we do. Through it all, we never give up, and we always come through. I guess it just runs in my blood to protect this land. We'll keep on when we're down on our luck, 'cause we're American men. Vietnam, Corps of Engineers, heart and soul, American. First lieutenant, served 2 years, Purple Heart, and born again. We saw many nights, he never thought he'd make it home. But through it all, he survived. That's the reason I was born. That's a lifetime. That's us. That's just what we do. Through it all, we never give up, and we always come through. Guess it just runs in my blood to protect this land. We'll keep on when we're down on our luck, 'cause we're American men. Iraq, 2006. He was out on patrol, flew out the truck and broke his leg, but he kept fighting on. He fought to stay with his men until they all came home. A few years later, I joined him. Now our story goes on. That's a lifetime, that's us, that's just what we do. Through it all, we never give up, we always come through. Guess it just runs in my blood to protect this land. We'll keep on when we're down on our luck, 'cause we're American men. Guess it just runs in my blood to protect this land. We'll keep on when we're down on our luck, 'cause we're American men.
Yeah, I love
Just like
that.
that.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, and that's a great story behind it too. I mean, there's a meaning, there's
That was-
family.
Yeah, that was the quickest and longest time I've ever taken to write a song.
Well, because it has to have purpose and.
Yeah, I wrote it about 30 times, and once I found
30?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I kept throwing them away, and I couldn't narrow it down. And then once I finally figured out what it is I wanted to say, and what it is I wanted to do, and what I wanted to focus in on, it took me probably about 20 minutes to write a song.
Oh my gosh.
And I was calling family members and asking them, so that added about another probably 15 minutes, about 40 minutes for the song entirely. But it's just a really cool idea to write a song about your grandpa. And I mean,
absolutely.
he was the first pilot to land in Tokyo after the atomic bomb was dropped. I mean, he was a very, very decorated pilot. Yeah, he did so much stuff that people just don't even believe. It's amazing. So.
Well, I loved that song.
Well, thank you so much.
And that was from the old album.
Yeah, that's from
Okay.
the one that came out not too long ago. I gotta figure out which one I want to share from you off the new one here.
Well, we're gonna eat a little bit before that happens.
I hope
so.
so.
You know what? I did take some of the bacon here. So I think what we're gonna do
I'm happy with
is,
that
you know,
idea.
we've got bacon
I'm completely happy
right
with that
on
idea.
here, and then we're going to. I think this is. We're just gonna dive
love it.
right in,
I
let
love
that
it.
sit,
Woo!
and then we're gonna just
Awesome.
cut in to it. In fact, you know what? We're gonna put it here. So when we get the camera, we get the ooey jooey. All right. Let's see. And then maybe you can, take that in a doggy bag. I've got a knife.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
A knife.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, get in. So we got the chicharrones, we got garlic, we got the Chipotle Honey Rub from our feast stuff. We got
It's amazing.
yeah,
It's amazing.
cabbage and potatoes
Bite
and
right here, and it's gonna have to. Man.
So you like doing pork or beef more when you grill out? What?
Oh, it varies.
Okay.
I kind of go in phases.
Okay.
I wear myself out.
You wear yourself out? And I hope your soon-to-be wife actually likes
She
meat
does.
and- yeah.
Oh yes, she does. So.
Okay. All right, let's get. Yeah.
I like that.
And so here. Right, and so that just gave a little smoky influence. You could see it smoking in there, obviously with the pan, but
That was an amazing idea.
yeah. Well, I also was paying attention to your singing, so it kind of diminished a little bit, but that's okay. And the cabbage, this is a good, easy, simple, obviously.
I'm excited
Dish.
about this one. Yeah.
I love cabbage. I'm a fan of cabbage.
I
And
love
again, you take bacon on anything, then 100% put bacon on cereal. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that one. We got potatoes
Got
here?
taters, yeah, taters with the bacon fat. Heart-healthy menu. Right?
I don't know why I haven't thought about doing this.
Yeah, so just cook up some bacon for breakfast,
love it.
save it, save the bacon, right? Save the juicy happiness, and then cook up, you know, a meal that night with your wifey.
I love it. I can do that.
What's next on tour? Where are you going?
Oh boy. We actually have a couple months off, which is really awesome.
Good for you.
Oh, I got to get a pair of this with the wine real quick.
Oh yeah, do it.
Got a couple months off here as far as kind of through the end of the year. And so I'm really excited about that. We'll be working, actually it's already starting, even though we haven't even gotten the CDs in hand yet for this album, we're already starting the production for the next one.
Oh, good for you.
So that's kind of fun. Love it. Go.
So what are your tasting profiles in there?
Oh, I'm not that advanced
Oh
yet.
no, come on, but throw it at me. What do you get? I'm curious. And you can use your, you know, your down home hip influences there.
I know that there's no limits. Ever since I saw the Somm documentary and they were like, tastes like a rubber hose. You're like,
yeah,
what?
no. There's not.
So I know there's no like limits to
100%.
this.
100%. However, there's something extremely specific on this wine, and
Black
I'll tell
cherry.
you why. But you
Is it black cherry?
see if you. Sure. Yeah. But so there was a immense amount of eucalyptus trees growing around these vineyards. So you can, if you smell it, you can get a little of the eucalyptus influence.
That's awesome. That would have been something I could definitely taste the cherry in there.
I always love it when people come in and say, "How do you throw them cherries in the barrel? Throw the peaches in the cherries?" Like, no, it doesn't work that way. But when people are learning, right, they think, obviously.
I love it. That's really good.
Isn't that yummy?
That is very yummy. I love that. Wow.
Well, I'm like full and happy, and I'm just going to keep eating. But so what are you going to end with? And I think, again, for those of you watching, we have Eli Mosley. He is a rising star in the country music scene. You can see him on the top of the charts. He's opened up for many a names, which he is already becoming one himself. Pick up his album. Check him out on tour. He's ending his leg here with us. But most importantly, today's profits go back to Mission to Haiti. So Riffs and Recipes today specifically, please click that donation button, give back to Mission to Haiti, and it is a very honorable cause that I think has a big meaning, and again, it's much more beyond us here.
Absolutely.
So.
Every single dollar that goes towards them is going to go directly to feeding the kids. And it's going to, you know, nobody's making a salary off of this. Nobody's taking any money out. It's not a 95%, it's 100% of this goes straight to the kids. So this is one of the just awesome things you get to do. And what's really cool is when you wind up seeing that these kids, they survive because you're donating, that you literally keep them living. And then they get to go to school. And, you know, Mission to Haiti hooks them up with schools and provides school supplies and clothes. And then they go to school, and then some of them I've seen have gone on to be to college, and then you run into them and you're like, really? Like, this was a kid? I mean, it's really cool. You can actually support a child.
And have you run into some of the same children after going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
And I know people that have supported a child from 3 years old on up through college, and that is really cool to be able to do that. You know, if you think about that you can literally, for
You've helped them.
a few dollars, really, it's just a few dollars, completely change their life. I mean, the amount of money that it would take to, I don't know. I mean, people use Starbucks
right,
all the time.
50 bucks a month, whatever, or even 10 bucks a month.
10
right.
bucks a month.
Buying 2 lattes.
You're saving, but you think one time going out to eat is going to literally keep a kid alive for a month.
It's nuts.
Maybe 2. And it's just,
right, and a lot of people
really?
don't think about it, right?
Yeah, it's incredible. So.
Well, kudos to you because, yeah, it's beyond us.
Yeah.
There's so many more things to give back to, and I think.
There is, and I'm actually going to be headed down there in hopefully February. So again, to get back. It's been several years since I've been down there, and I feel very much removed. And it's always great to be able to go down and help people that are much worse off than we are.
It completely puts everything into perspective when you realize, wow, like I'm making this meal right now. You're playing your passion. distraction.
Right,
And we're here in a beautiful space where we have everything at our fingertips, and there's so much more that we can give.
Well, and you know, in America, you know, we'll go to church and we'll pray that God will provide safety for us. No, they pray that God will provide safety, like legit. It's not a matter of I hope I don't get an offender bender this week. It's I hope I make it home from here alive because it's so dangerous. And it's just one of those things that this is an organization that helps people in such an incredible way that I've gotten the amazing opportunity to be able to meet these people that are helping down there, and they're based out of Miami. If you look on the Facebook page, it says Miami, so you know don't be freaked out by that. But they're based out of Miami, and then they just continually go down there. They're down there all the time. Wow. So it's really awesome.
Good for you. That's very, very exciting. So Eli Mosley here. He's going to end it with one song. We cooked it up. We talked about giving back. Please follow his music. Get his album. This guy is on the rise. He's already headed there, and we thank you for ending the leg of the tour with us. So
well, I want to end it with a song, just a simple love song. It's not a intricate radio hit. It's just a simple love song that I wrote, and I want to dedicate this to Anna because I'm going to be home in about 24 hours.
Woo-hoo!
So. Say too much of a good thing is bad, and I don't think I can go along with that. 'Cause when it comes to you, there ain't too much. When you're around, I can't get enough. Every time you leave, I just wanna have you back. They say too much of a good thing is bad. But with you, you're the sunshine when the sky is gray. With you, you're all I think about each day. You're the sweet in my tea, the best I can get. And God only knows what I did to get a girl like you. I'm blessed with you, with you. It just felt wrong before you came around, and I don't want to talk about that now. Because life with you is just so great. I fall for you a little more each day. And every time you go, I go insane. With you, you're the sunshine when the sky is gray. With you, you're all I think about each day. You're the sweet in my tea, the best I can get. God only knows what I did to get a girl like you. I'm blessed with you, with you, with you, oh, with you. They say too much of a good thing is bad. I don't want to think I can go along with that.
Excuse me, yes, that is absolutely going to be a chart topper. I swear.
Really?
Are you kidding me? No, I mean, I felt so much with that song.
Really?
100%.
Oh, that's funny.
No, 100%.
That's awesome. Thank you.
No, genuinely, like, I mean, all of your songs were amazing, but I specifically, like, there was, you had emotion more to me personally on the.
So many people.
You were singing to her.
So many people have said that. And it's like on my list of the top, if I were to rank the songs on the album as best to worst, it would be at the bottom.
That's so funny because
everybody
even just the
is
lyric of you say that too much of a good thing is bad, like that, 100%, yeah. No, I mean, you're.
Maybe we ought to think about releasing it. I don't know. We'll see.
You're amazing all around. But thank you so much. This was so
Absolutely.
great.
Thank you.
I hope you know, don't blame me for your caloric intake in the next.
I am due caloric intake. So here we go.
Well, thank you to our sponsors, our partners, Lane, Be Wise, and Oberon, and Monogram Appliances here. Analon, thank you. We are all about putting our pants on together the same way. None of us are different. We're all culturally together and bound. So please donate to Mission to Haiti.
Absolutely.
Follow Eli on his tour and give back and feast it forward and come visit us. Cheers.
We love it.
Yeah.
There we are. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.